ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषद अध्याय 6 मंत्र 5। आदिस्स संयोग निमित्त हेतुः परस्त्रिकालादकलोऽपि दृष्टः तं विश्वरूपं भवभूतमीड्यम् देवं स्वचित्तस्थमुपास्य पूर्वम् देवं स्वचित्तस्थमुपास्य पूर्वम् देवं स्वचित्तस्थमुपास्य पूर्वम् once again आदिस्स संयोग निमित्त हेतुः परस्त्रिकालादकलोऽपि दृष्टः तं विश्वरूपं भवभूतमीड्यम् देवं स्वचित्तस्थमुपास्य पूर्वम् We have discussed the role of karma yoga in the pursuit of moksha. Likewise, upasana also plays an important role in the process of moksha. Upasana is the process of cultivating a deep relation with the Ishvara. By meditating on Ishvara, by thinking of Ishvara, by entertaining thoughts related to Ishvara. The Shastras lay a lot of emphasis on upasana. In fact, a major portion of the Upanishads are related to upasana. If you look at Chandogya Upanishad, a major portion of Chandogya Upanishad, starting from chapter 1 up to chapter 5, all are discussing upasanas. Various types of upasanas are told. Likewise, the upasanas are prescribed even in the Smriti and Purana. If you read any Purana, the Purana talks about upasanas, meditation on Ishvara. Various forms of meditations are discussed. To sum up, we can do three types of upasanas. One is Namadhyana or Namasmaranam. Think of any name of the Ishvara. Repeat the name, and through repetition of the name, relate to Ishvara with the devotion. It is a very simple yet very efficient way of upasana. Namasmaranam. Many of the saints have extolled Namasmaranam as a very efficient sadhana. ನೀನ್ಯಾಕೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಹಂಗ್ಯಾಕೋ ನಿನ್ನ ನಾಮದ ಬಲವೊಂದಿದ್ದರೆ ಸಾಕು. Our dasas, we have a vast literature called Dasa Sahitya in Kannada. The Dasas glorify the Nama, Bhagavan's name. I do not want you. The power of your name alone is enough. Ninna Namada Bala alone is enough. It is the power of Bhagavan's name. So, Namasmaranam is a very wonderful form of upasana. You can choose any name. Often people ask how to do japa. There are two types of japa. One is mantra japa. You take a mantra and do japa. For doing mantra japa, you have to follow certain niyamas. Certain procedures are there. Even if it is a simple mantra like Om Namah Shivaya. Then there is a Nama Japa. Nama Japa, you don't have to follow any niyama for Nama Japa. Only bhakti is needed. Even if bhakti is not there, it will come. Just chanting Bhagavan's name. That is why there is the story of Valmiki. You just chant Rama. And some people add to this story. Valmiki could not say Rama. Then he said, you chant Mara and it will become Rama. It is a glorification of Bhagavan's name. So, Namasmaranam is a beautiful form of sadhana. Then, Rupadhyana, meditation on any Rupa, any form of Ishvara. Take any form. We have so many forms given by the rishis. The form of Vishnu, the form of Shiva, Krishna, Rama, so many forms are there. Take any form and meditate on the form. It is called Rupa Dhyana, meditating on Bhagavan's Rupa. And sometimes one can combine Nama and Rupa also. Repeat Bhagavan's name. Meanwhile, think of Bhagavan's Rupa. Namadhyana and Rupadhyana, both are combined. Chant any name, say Rama, and think of the form also. And the third one is Leela Dhyanam or Leela Smaranam. Smaranam is a dhyanam, thinking of Bhagavan's Leela. In the Puranas, in the Itihasa and Purana, we find the description of Bhagavan's Leela. Leela means Bhagavan's works. What action Bhagavan has done is his Leela. Even the Srishti is a Leela. Lokavattu Leela Kaivalyam. Even the Srishti is a Leela. Bhagavan has created this whole universe. It is also a Leela. Then there are so many Leelas described in the Purana. Rama Leela, Krishna Leela, Shiva Leela, Devi Leela, all are Leela. And what Bhagavan has done in our own life is also a Leela. Bhagavan has given us this human body He has given us this breath. We are able to breathe without any disturbance. Even that is a Leela. There was a rich man. So he had some problem in his urinary bladder. Therefore he could not pass urine. Then he went to hospital. A rich man. He went to hospital. Then in the hospital they did some surgery procedure. Then he was okay. In a day or two he recovered. This rich man. A very pious rich man. Then the bill came. Hospital bill came. Bill was several $1,000. Say $2,000, $10,000. I don't know how much. You will know better. 8 lakh, okay. Instead of dollars, if I put it in rupees, the figure will be huge. So 7 lakh rupees was the bill. Then this, as soon as this gentleman saw the bill, he started shedding tears. Then somebody who was with him told him, "Why are you in tears? This bill is not huge for you, first of all, because 7 lakh, for a person like you, 7 lakh is not a very huge amount. You can pay it immediately with one swipe of a card. And even if you don't want to pay, there is medical insurance. Just a claim for medical insurance. That is it. You don't have to worry about this bill." Then this gentleman said, "I am not worried about the bill. Then why are you shedding tears?" "Because I thought the greatness of Ishvara. For so many years in my life, for 60, 70 years of my life, all my body functions were kept normal by Ishvara. For that I didn't pay any bill. But now, just for a few hours, there was some problem. And to make it normal, I have to pay 7 lakh rupees bill. Then how much I owe to Ishvara? That is what made me shed tears. We are able to breathe. We are able to digest food. Even this is Ishvara's Leela. Even this can be a meditation. Leela Dhyan. All Bhagavan's works are Leela. Leela Dhyanam. One can do all these types of dhyana. All these are upasana. This mantra is referring to the upasana as a prerequisite for the pursuit of jnana, because upasana cleanses the mind of the vikshepa. We discussed vikshepa in the last session. Upasana makes the mind free from vikshepa. Thereby, one becomes ready for the pursuit of Atmajnana. Even while recommending upasana as a sadhana, the Upanishad takes an opportunity to describe Ishvara, to describe the Paramatma. Saha Paramatma, Saha, he refers to Paramatma, the Ishvara. Adihi, Jagat Karanam. Adihi means a Karanam, cause. He is the cause of everything. Therefore, Adihi, he is the Adi of everything. He does not have an Adi. The Adi does not have an Adi. The cause himself does not have a cause. So the Adi is Anadi. Sanyoga nimitta hetuhu. Sanyoga means any association. Bhagavan is responsible for association, sanyoga. Our life is full of sanyoga. Even taking this body is a sanyoga. Our association with this body, it is also a sanyoga. Sanyoga means two things coming together. When two things come together, it is called sanyoga. When two things part away, it is called viyoga. Coming together is sanyoga. Parting away is viyoga. Bhagavan is responsible for all sanyoga. First of all, the sanyoga is our association with this body. Earlier, we didn't have this body. We had some other body. Jiva was same. But this Jiva had some other body. Most of us don't know what body we had earlier. Some of us might as well know. Does anybody know? There are people who can remember their past. They are Jatismara. Jatismara means they can remember their previous janmas. Some people are there, exceptions. Generally, our memory is blocked. Our memory of the previous Janma is generally blocked. Ishvara himself assures that our previous Janma memory is blocked to a large extent. Certain memories that are required are allowed. You see, many things are our memory from the previous Janma. That is how a baby is able to, cry, move her hands and feet. And the baby is able to suck milk. Who taught the baby to suck milk? It has learned it in earlier Janma sometime. That is why as soon as a baby is born, newborn baby is able to suck milk from its mother's breast. And some babies are able to swim. Babies mean some animals. Dog, you put a little dog. Dog does not need a training to swim. It swims if you put it in water. Who taught it to swim? And some people are able to recognize ragas at a very young age. 2-3-year-old baby is able to recognize raga. Somebody sings, and then this baby is able to say what raga it is. Therefore, some memories are carried forward. Of course, all memories are carried forward, but most of the memories are blocked. That is why we don't remember the specifics of our past Janma. We don't remember the specifics, like who were our parents, what Janma we had. All these things, it is blocked. Blocked does not mean they are removed. They are not removed. They are there. But they don't surface. Through some special sadhana, even these memories can be unzipped. Nowadays there is a zip file. You can unzip. So even those memories can be unzipped through some special sadhana. There are some sadhanas like that. Don't ask me. That is why Bhagavan says, Matta smritirjnanam apohanancha. Apohanam. Mattaha apohanam. Even the forgetting happens because of Ishvara. Because if we remember all our previous Janmas, all that happened in our previous Janma, we will be in trouble. We are not able to handle our memories of this Janma itself, certain bitter memories in the past. Therefore, Ishvara blocks all those memories. So we had previous Janmas. We had some other bodies. And in those bodies we have done karma, punya and papa. That is why we get this Janma. Present Janma is in accordance with our karma, our punya and papa. In accordance with our punya and papa, Ishvara gives us a new body. Ishvara puts us in a new body. It is Sanyoga. And this Sanyoga is also caused by Ishvara. Janma. And in this Janma, we come across many other things. Our parents. Who should be our parents? It is also Sanyoga, another association. It is also decided by Ishvara. And all that we should get in this Janma. All are the result of our own karma. The results of our karma are given by Ishvara. Ishvara is karma phala data, one who gives the result of our karma. Therefore, as the karma phala data, he is sanyoga nimitta hetuhu. He is responsible for all associations in life, whom we should come in contact with, the relations, the friends. Everything is because of Ishvara. Trikalat paraha. He transcends three times, past, present and future. Ishvara transcends past, present and future. Because we have already seen Jnah Kala Kalo Guni Sarva Vidyaha. He is the time of time. Kalasya Kalaha. Time of time. Means cause of time as well. Everything else originates in a point of time. And it dissolves at another point of time. Whereas time itself originates in Ishvara. And the time dissolves into Ishvara. Therefore, Ishvara is time of time. Akalaha, free from kala. Kala means avayava, parts. Paramatma is free from parts, free from avayava, niravayavaha. Everything in the world has parts. It is made of parts. Whereas Paramatma has no parts. Api drishtaha. This is how the sages understood Ishvara. The rishis, the men of realization, they understood the Paramatma in this manner. Tam Vishwarupam, he is Vishwarupa. He is present in the form of everything. Vishwa means everything. Sarvam is Vishwa. Vishwa Shabda is Sarva Shabda Paryaya. Vishwa is everything. Everything is his form. Therefore, he is called Vishwarupa. Vishwam Rupam Yasya Saha Vishwarupa. One who is in the form of everything is called Vishwarupa. What is the form of Ishvara? Everything is Ishvara's form. The Paramatma, in his own nature, has no rupa. He does not have a form because he is Akalaha. Akalaha cannot have any form. If somebody has to have a form, he should be Sakala. Sakala means he should have some parts. What is the form? Parts. Parts make a form. That is how, if we have to describe somebody, we are describing with his parts. His hand looks like this, his nose is like this, eyes are like this, ears are like this, hair is like this. That is how we describe somebody. Nowadays we have photographs. In 1860, 1870, in those days, camera was not even discovered. I don't know when the first camera was made. You can Google 1860s, 1870, that time maybe. The first Polaroid camera was made. After that, now we have digital cameras. The evolution of camera, you can look into in the Google. It's an interesting thing. You can take it as a homework. So, even after the cameras came in India, it was not very common in those days. Then how to identify somebody? You describe the person. When we were in school, they would ask 2 marks of identification. 2 moles have to be described. There is a small mole here, another small mole here. That is how they would identify a person, because there was no photo. Not when I was young, but much earlier, in early 20th century, before independence. Even though photos were there, they were not common. So, if somebody should have a form, he should have parts. Paramatma does not have parts. Therefore, there cannot be a form also. Rupam, no rupa. Therefore, Paramatma is Nirakara. Nirguna and Nirakara. No gunas also. Guna means attribute, like a color, taste, sound, weight. All these are gunas. Paramatma has no guna, nirguna, and no rupa, no forms, no akara. Therefore, nirakara. And nishkriya, no kriya also, no actions also. Yet, on account of Maya, the Paramatma gets forms. On account of Maya, the Nirguna becomes a Saguna. He gets certain gunas. And then he gets forms also. He gets various forms. In fact, the Jagat, the whole universe is Ishvara's form. Because the Jagat is nothing but a manifestation of the Ishvara. Just like all ornaments are gold, since all ornaments are made of gold, all ornaments are just forms of gold. Forms of the same gold. Forms inscribed in the same gold. In the same manner, since Ishvara is the cause of the Jagat, all forms are the forms of Ishvara. That is why he is called Vishwarupaha. Even Vishwarupa is meditated on. In Chandogya Upanishad, there is a meditation on Vishwarupa. तस्य वा एतस्य आत्मनो वैश्वानरस्य मूर्धा एव तु सुतेजाः चक्षुर्विश्वरूपः प्राणः पृथग्वर्त्मात्मा सन्देहो बहुलो वस्तिरेव रैः पृथिव्येव पादौ. There is the description of Vishwarupa. And the same description is elaborated later on in Bhagavad Gita, etc. There is a meditation on Vishwarupa. The whole universe is meditated on as a form of Ishvara himself. Idyam bhavabhutam. Bhavabhutam. Bhava means Shiva, another name of Shiva. He is in the form of Shiva. Upanishad itself gives a form for meditation. You can meditate on him as Shiva. It is a sample. You can meditate as Shiva, or you can meditate as Vishnu, or you can meditate as Devi, any form. Idyam, idastutau dhatu. Idyam stutyam. He deserves all praise. Stuti. Paramatma deserves all stuti, all praise. In fact, Paramatma alone deserves all praise. Because what deserves praise? The noble qualities, the greatness. Any greatness, any noble quality deserves praise. Like somebody has extraordinary knowledge, it deserves praise. Extraordinary power, it deserves praise. All noble qualities belong to the Ishvara. Even if we find the noble qualities in a human being, it is a fraction of the manifestation of Ishvara's own quality. The greatness that we find in any jiva is a manifestation of Ishvara's quality in fraction. Suppose I have a special ability. Who has given me the special ability? It is Ishvara. Therefore, it is a manifestation of Ishvara in this upadhi. It does not belong to the jiva. It belongs to the Ishvara. Therefore, Ishvara alone deserves all praise. The greatness that we find in any jiva is also the greatness of Ishvara. Therefore, when we see any greatness in ourselves, we owe it to Ishvara. It does not belong to me, it is Ishvara's. If I am able to speak, it is because of Ishvara. If I am able to think, it is because of Ishvara. Therefore, Ishvara alone is Idyaha, Stutyaha. Swachittastham. He is present in our chitta, in our mind. Ishvara is present in all our minds. And he is blessing our mind with his consciousness. That is how our mind is able to function. Devam Purvam Upasya. Purvam means Jnanat Purvam. Before Jnana, one should do the Upasana. Because Upasana prepares a person for Jnana. Therefore, Purvam Upasya. One should do Upasana first. Karma as well as Upasana should precede the Atma Jnana. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.